Pashut says to Isam, I say, you should look at it. What is it that you're supposed to be looking? The simple explanation is that you should look at the tchelas. The Gemara says in Mנחות, Taf Mem Gimel Amud Beis, Kol Hazar B'tzitzis, Zecher Liras Pnei Shechina. If we're careful with the mitzvah of tzitzis, we'll merit to see the face of the Shechina. So Rashi explains, Re'isam Isai, and you will see him. Pnei HaShechina. Chera, we will have to understand. What is the connection between tzitzis and the Shechina? The Gemara says in Mנחות Daf Mem Daled Amud Beis, Zchartam as kol mitzvahs Hashem. When you look at the tchelas, you remember all the mitzvahs. Why? What's the connection between the tchelas and the mitzvahs? Rabbi Meir says, why blue from all the colors? Why not gold? Why not silver? Why not yellow? Why blue? Because blue reminds us of the color of the sea. And the color of the sea reminds us of the color of the sky. And the color of the sky reminds us of the color of the Kisei HaKavod. Kisei HaKavod is blue like sapphire. The question is very obvious. Why do you have to go through so many steps in order to get to the Kisei HaKavod? Rashi asks this question. He says, I have a phenomenal answer. The sea doesn't mean any type of sea or any type of water. It's a specific sea, a very famous one. The Sea of Kriyas Yamsuf. And what happened by Kriyas Yamsuf? The only time in history that we saw the Kisei HaKavod was by Kriyas Yamsuf. Even the babies inside the mothers were able to see the Kriyas Yamsuf. Zeh kelev v'anveyu, Elokei avi, v'aret memenu. They pointed to the Kisei HaKavod. So the school of Tchelas reminds us the time that we saw the Kisei HaKavod straight. When was that? For Kriyas Yamsuf. And that's the reason why we have to go through so many steps. Tchelas reminds us of the sea. Which sea? The Sea of Kriyas Yamsuf. The time that we saw the sky. And the sky is blue because of the Kisei HaKavod that we saw. Now we know I have to wear blue from all the other colors. The Gemara says that you have to tie the tzitzis in a special fashion. Amar Rabbi, Ketzad Oisen Choya. How do you make a choya? Kairech, you turn. V'shayna, you do a second time. Kaisher, and the third time you tie it. And that is one choya. Every choya is at least 3 turns. How many choyas should you make? The minimum is 7. The maximum is 13. And what does 7 and 13 have to do with anything? Rabbi says very simple according to what he just said. 7 is the numbers of skies above us. And between each sky there's a space. And how many space do we have between the 7? 6. 7 plus 6 is 13. But the Shulchan Aruch says a little bit different. The minhag is to make 4 cholyas. The first cholya has 7 turns. The next one 8. The third one 11. And the last one 13. Why is that? The Rambam explains that the Gemara is talking about in the times of tchelas. That today not everybody has tchelas, that we make something different. But if you do have tchelas, all you need is 7 cholyas, and each cholya is 3 turns. So why 7, 8, 11, 13? It's only a zecher for the Kisei HaKavod. How's it a zecher for the Kisei HaKavod? The Gemara on Chagiga Daf Yud Gimel reveals us the names of those 7 skies. And here they are. The first one is Vilan. The second one is Rakia. The third one is Shchakim. The fourth one is Zevul. The fifth one is Ma'in. The sixth one is Mechain. And the 7th one is Arafis. There's an expression when somebody is very happy. He's in the 7th heaven. Now I know where this comes from. From this Gemara. Between each Rakia there's a space. How big is the space? As big as the earth. And between the earth and the first Rakia, how much? Also as big as the earth. So let's make a cheshbon. If there are 6 spaces, plus 2, the earth and the space, you have 8. There's the second cholya. There's 8 turns. So that means from the earth until the הכבוד, we have 15 steps. The earth, the space, the 7 Reki'im, with its 6 spaces. 7 plus 8 is 15. So now that we are by the הכבוד, who carries the הכבוד? The Malachai Asheres. How big are the Malachai Asheres? The Gemara Chagil says exactly how big they are. From the bottom of the foot until the ankle are as big as all these 15 steps that we just mentioned. Then comes the ankle itself, which is also as big as all the 15 that we just mentioned. The ankle is called the karsu. Then comes the sheik, the shin. Then comes the yerach, the thigh. Then comes the guf, the body. Then comes the tzavar, the neck. Then comes the rush, the head. Then comes the keren, the horns. Then comes the ragla akise, the feet of the throne. Altogether, 11 steps. They're the 11 krichas that we have today. Under the הכבוד are the 13 midah sharachamim. Kel racham v'chanon, erech apayim, rav chesed ve'emes. Netzach chesed, lo alafim, nesei avon, v'fesha, chata, v'nake. 13 midah sharachamim. The 13 ways the Torah is interpreted, according to Rabbi Shmuel. Rabbi Shmuel Omer, Shlosh Esar Midas, HaTorah Nidrashes Bahem. This is the 13 kriyas of the tzitzis. Now you have the reason that we make so many kriyas today. But those who wear tchelas don't have to make so many kriyas. 7 sets of 3 is enough. Rabbi Isa Maiseh, when you look at the tchelas, Tzchayetam is called mitzvahs Hashem. Remember all the mitzvahs of the Torah. V'atem advekem, v'Hashem Elokeichem, chayim kulechem, hayim.